What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to EP09. Alright, we're going to start things off today with one of my favorite amateurs out there right now. Nico Stallone is sitting about 2 weeks out from the Panado FIBO contest. And listen, I know I keep hyping this guy up, but I'm telling you, he's going to be a future star of the IFBB once he earns his pro card. Nico Stallone is just another example of some of the talent we're seeing coming from overseas these days. You can really see the potential in Nico's physique. He's exactly what the judges are looking for right now. He's proportionate, he has great flow, and it looks like his conditioning is going to be on point. And you know, Nico still has a ton of room left to grow too. But even now, his arms are crazy round from the front and side. The separation in the quads is pretty good, especially considering he's not even a pro yet, like I said. I think Nico needs to bring up his chest and quads to really get those proportions to match 100%. But like I said, he's still growing. And he's a young guy. He's only 28 years old. Now, he's actually around the 220 pound mark right now, and I'm not sure if he's planning on doing the 212 or the open, but from what I can see, I think he should go to the open. And whether it be 212 or open, of course, he still does need to grow overall to be competitive in the IFBB. But mark my words, if Nico makes improvements in the next couple of years like I think he's going to, he'll be one of the next future stars in the IFBB. I don't know who else is doing the Panada FIBO coming up, but anybody else that's going to be in this show is going to have a hell of a time getting past Nico Stallone. Alright, next up we've got an update from Patrick Moore, who's about 8 weeks out from the Cali Pro right now, and we haven't really seen a whole lot of Patrick so far during this prep. He's obviously going to be in fairly good condition considering he just came off of the Arnold Classic, even though his showing at the Arnold Classic probably wasn't what he was looking for. Now look, you gotta give Patrick a bit of credit though. Patrick took an invite to the Arnold at 49 days out, and he still wasn't completely recovered after snapping his Achilles tendon. But you know, I am glad to see that he's getting back to 100%, especially given the fact that, well, the reality is, Patrick needs to start making some major progress in the size department if he wants to make it back to that top 10 at the Olympia, which is getting increasingly harder to do with some of the ridiculous athletes we see out there coming up. And this Cali show is definitely an opportunity for him to figure out his conditioning again. But after that, it's gotta be bulk time. I know Patrick has the attitude of playing the long game in bodybuilding and making steady progress over a longer period of time than other athletes. I guess you would say he doesn't really have time for that though. He's like 38 or 39. I just want to see Patrick reach his full potential. But as of right now, Patrick is fully committed to doing the Cali, and he's got some tough competition in Tony O'Burton. I said it in my last video, I don't think anyone is going to get past Tony O'Burton in that show. But if Patrick shows up in better conditioning this show, especially in the legs, if he can really dial in the legs, I think that'll be enough of a win for him for this show. So Nick Walker, Quint Beastwood, and Antoine Vaillant were the only ones that did a guest posing this weekend. Michael Krizo actually showed up on a stage for a guest posing of his own, and he looked absolutely massive on that stage. Anytime we get to see a pro on any stage, it just gives you a better idea on their overall progress. Krizo said he wanted to grow, and he definitely grew. The genetic ability for this guy to put on muscle is on a whole other level compared to anyone else in the IFBB. His arms most definitely grew, the shoulders definitely grew, but you know, he did have some crazy arms and shoulders even prior to this. Those were always his strong points, really. Krizo's weak points were his back, his hamstrings, and, well, his conditioning to a point. One could argue his legs could have been better from the front too, but look, those are really the big points for Krizo to work on. But in all of these updates, he's looking like he's improved, so I'm assuming that he's going to be improved everywhere. Now, Krizo actually answered some questions on his Instagram stories Q&A, and listen, thank God for Google Translate. I'm pretty sure that we've got a show announcement from Krizo, and if Google Translate is correct, we're going to see Krizo on stage at the Puerto Rico Pro in about 11 weeks. It's currently scheduled for June 24th and 25th. I think Krizo will improve his conditioning as compared to his Olympia showing, but you know, after looking at some of the update pictures, I really hope Krizo is watching his midsection this year. I don't think he does a lot of the big compound movements that are typically associated with widening of the waist, like barbell squats for instance, but his midsection was definitely a strong point prior to him entering the IFBB Pro League. If he keeps that in check and has improved just as much from the back as he has from the front, good luck to anyone else looking to go up against him is all I can say. So let's see how Krizo dials in over the next 11 weeks. I've been waiting for this guy to take the stage, that's for sure. Anyway, that's it for me in this video, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to EP09. Be sure to like and subscribe.